Well, kia ora and good evening, Rotorua. I'm Steve Comber on the day that sees the official opening ceremony, the official start of the Rugby World Cup for 2011. Here in Rotorua, on the way tonight, Hamarana Springs prepares for massive native planting. Voting is open for the Top Biz Awards here in the CBD, and officials say to get to the stadium early ahead of our first Rugby World Cup match tomorrow, Saturday. Those stories and more ahead tonight. Well, a massive planting of native seedlings is taking place on Sunday at Hamarana Springs. The planting is part of the Department of Conservation and Rugby World Cup's Living Legends project, which will see thousands of native seedlings planted throughout New Zealand. Each project is dedicated to a rugby legend from the region, with the Hamarana event honouring Nongataha's Hika Reid. Devon McLean, project manager of Living Legends, says the native trees and shrubs will contribute hugely to conservation in New Zealand. And he says it will be a great day on Sunday at Hamarana, with hundreds taking part in the planting.
So on the day here, we're going to welcome everybody to the site. We're going to introduce the legend to the folk who are here, and then we're going to agree the arrangements for getting people away safely to plant, and get groups of probably 20 people working with individuals from DOC to get these trees in the ground. And on this side here, we've got 2,500 plants to plant that morning, so we'll be busy, but that should only take a couple of hours, and then we can have a sausage and relax.
Living Legends is part of the Real New Zealand Festival, a festival celebrating New Zealand which is on throughout the country during Rugby World Cup 2011. Well, Shop Rotorua are looking for the top business in the city for their Top Biz Awards. Shop Rotorua's Kath Weston says the awards are a fun way of recognising the top service and quality of Rotorua businesses.
We've decided, Shop Rotorua and the Daily Post want to do a Top Biz Awards. So we're asking the public to let us know who they think deserves a fabulous award for either service or for the best beast of a Rugby World Cup atmosphere. So
if you would like to place a vote, you can do so for the Top Biz Awards. You can do it online at shoprotorua.co.nz. And some fantastic news for Rotorua. The Royal New Zealand Ballet will bring its largest production, the Meridian season of Sleeping Beauty, to Rotorua in December. The refurbishment of the Civic Theatre has meant that technical requirements of the large-scale production can be catered to. Sleeping Beauty is premiering in New Zealand in October and is the Royal New Zealand Ballet's grandest production to date, featuring spectacular sets, sumptuous costume design and breathtaking classical choreography. Sleeping Beauty is on at the Civic Theatre on December the 7th and 8th. And as we move to Friday night sports news, Events and Venues Rotorua General Manager Peter McLeod says fans attending Saturday's first Rugby World Cup 2011 match at Rotorua International Stadium will get the best possible enjoyment out of the day if they plan ahead and follow a few simple rules. Mr McLeod is advising people to get to the grounds early to avoid the inevitable queues closer to the start time of the match. He says the gates will open from 1:30 p.m, giving plenty of time to find seats, enjoy some refreshments and relax before the 3:30 p.m. Fiji versus Namibia match kicks off. Peter McLeod says a free bus shuttle starts operating from 12:30 and departs from the convention centre, with a pickup stop en route at the Four Canoes Hotel. The drop-off is at Westbrook Shops, where there is a dedicated walkway direct to the stadium's number 3 gate. And he's urging fans to pre-purchase tickets from the Convention Centre ticket office to avoid double queuing at the stadium. To your weather. Rotorua for the weekend. Let's have a look. What's it going to do tonight? Fine weather will continue. Light winds, a low of 3 degrees. The first World Cup match in Rotorua Saturday. Tomorrow, long fine spells. It's looking good. Light winds, high 15, low 7. And then through to Sunday, rain, poor visibility, possibly heavy falls as well. Northeasterly winds strengthening, 13 the high and a low of 7. And marine forecast, Lake Rotorua Saturday, variable winds 5 knots. They will become northeast 10 in the afternoon. Going to be fine at first, cloudy periods from evening. And as usual, if you did miss any of tonight's bulletin, you can catch up on the stories by logging on to tvrotorua.co.nz. Click on the View Latest City News link, or to view what's on in our city, click on the Upcoming Events link. Well, we're off to a break, but stay with us. Coming after the break, more on the Top Biz Awards with Kat Weston. Amanda is in with What's On, and Christine Findon talks about the Keep Rotorua Beautiful Week, which has just finished. How did we go? We'll find out later in the show.